That was close. I nearly lost my rod. Try and get her out. Ow! Well, welcome back, people. Don't know if you can hear in the background, but there's a fair bit of wind today. And you can also see it's a little bit different to my normal videos because the sun's burning my skin. It's still daytime. Managed to get out a bit earlier today, mainly because it is a match, competition, whatever you want to call it. Friendly one, not anything mega, but it is a competition nonetheless. Just with the boys at Colchester Sea Anglers, who I'm a member of. Just getting set up. Today's session is going to be at Frinton, but I've walked towards Clacton. So I've had a little bit of a walk, not anything overly strenuous. And today's target is going to be the elusive sole. I've done a couple of sessions after these and it hasn't really worked out in my favour. So hopefully today, fingers crossed, is the day that we get one and get a ranking in the competition. I'm just getting my rod set up now. The plans and tactics have changed slightly from what was originally sort of intended. There we are, all done. So yeah, like I was saying, tactics have changed slightly, mainly in the rod department. This wind wasn't supposed to be as bad as what it is currently. So I have had to change the rod slightly. I was going to fish like continental style, because I'm not fishing mega far out, but because of this wind, it's going to just batter me all over the place. So I've had to sort of up that a little bit. So a side effect of that is that it's probably going to slightly kill me bite indication, but these rods ain't too bad to be fair, so I might be alright. I'd rather hold bottom and not get blown all over the place and irritate myself than, yeah, not. So because it's a sole match, target species obviously sole. Other species do count, but this is just the main target for today. So everything's been scaled down, scaled back. Boom rigs, 3-hook boom rigs, size. These are size 4 hooks, but because they're not my normal like Varivas, they're closer to a size 6, so they are a little bit smaller. So yeah, I'm going to roll with 2 of them to start off with, and obviously because it's a match, I'll have another 2 rigs out. One will be on a flapper, and one will be on the boom. I have got, if you can see behind me, a nice big gully in front that's filling up, so that is going to be target. Even when I have to move, there's a wall behind me, when I have to move up there, I'm still going to be aiming for there. Now, because it is obviously a match, everything needs to be a little bit more refined, so I am cutting out some of the toot, basically. So bait's been scaled back, everything's been scaled back basically, and just not quite putting all the eggs in one basket, but the majority of them. Got 3 nice big juicy packs of lug. They are wrapped in newspaper, but I have dug these myself. I just like them wrapped in newspaper. Some squid, some blacks, and some blue. That's literally it. Obviously the bluey and probably the squid isn't really aimed for the sole, but if there's no sole being caught, it goes to another fish, biggest fish, whatever. So yeah, I'm going to get set up because we're on a time limit. Get everything rigged up, and then I'll bring you back. Well, I'm near enough set up now. Got one more set of rigs to do, just to sort of get out. I don't tend to do the baiting up immediately because you are time orientated, so you want that bait to be as fresh as possible when it's out. But I just thought I'd talk you through the rigs and what my logic is behind it. Not necessarily how it should be, but again, fishing, one thing might work on the day, one thing might not, so you can do something different that no one else is doing, might win you the prize. So like I said a minute ago, one boom rig, one not boom rig, just a 3-hook flapper. I am going to go with grip leads. I was intending on going with rolling, but there is some snags in front of me and I do not want it going in there, so this is what we're going to have to go with. So yeah, just a normal 3-hook flapper, grip lead. Snoods have been downsized in line poundage. I normally go for about 20, 25 depending what I'm doing. These have been dropped down to 15 just to keep everything flat basically, and that they can't see it. Smaller hooks than normal. These are size 4 Varivas saltwater super matches, I believe, which are slightly bigger than the size 4s that I've got on the other rod, but different pattern, so we'll see what works. What else can I say about it? Everything's clear. Beads are clear, snoods are clear, rig body's clear. Just keep everything hidden basically. Not that with that chop on the water really going to make much odds, to be fair. I'll show you the other rig now. So the other rig is a boom rig, similar to a 3-hook flapper, except they're on little booms that stand the hook link off. A lot of people use them for flatties, so why not? So yeah, as you can see there, 3. These are the nylon booms. I prefer the nylon booms. Some people prefer like the stainless wire booms. It's all personal preference really. Yes, the steel ones are slightly heavier, so they do nail your bait to the bottom a bit better, because a lot of people say that the sole don't like it moving, they want it nailed to the bottom. You get weights that go on your snoods and all kinds of different things, but again, it's just trial and error really. I find that this way works for me, so stick with it. But yeah, same rig layout, 3 hooks, just on booms. It's essentially a flapper, just standing off of little bits of plastic really. And that is the second rig. I'll get to baiting up in a minute. Well, I'm just standing here watching down the beach. Got a couple of minutes waiting for people down there to cast, and as soon as they cast, I'll cast. First cast at 7, and it is normally on the dot, so yeah, I'm just waiting now. Try and get out of this wind, send the microphone mental. And once we're going, we're going. No, going to be no amazing massive casts today. It's just going to be short chucks into them gullies, because hopefully that's where they're sitting to get out of the tide and the wind, and that's where all the food's going to get pushed into, settle down, fish eat it, my rigs will be there, bish bash bosh, got a fish, hopefully, we're hoping. Right, everyone's going, so are we. Try and put you down and I'll flicker these out. Now the waiting game begins. So, first casts have come back in, stripped, completely stripped. I give them 15 minutes. I like to go up in time, so if I reel in 15 minutes, and there's bait still on there, I'll then go 20. There's bait still on there, go 25, and then obviously at 25 I'll just keep changing it. But yeah, I've literally just had a bite. I've brought the rods in closer now because I can get into that gully. But hopefully I can get these baited back up and out and have something to put on the score sheet. I'll tell you how it all works in a moment. Just get these nearly baited up, and then I'll explain, because some people might not understand how or why, and it is a bit different. It is sea fishing, but it is completely different to just going on your own or going with your mates or what have you. So yeah, I'll explain that in a moment. I'm expecting sort of round about now, to be fair, to sort of be bite time especially for sole, just as it's getting dark on a flooding tide. Yes, there is a little bit more wind than what I would have liked, but we're dealing with what we've got. Night, just as it starts to go into night, is definitely definitely sharp hooks. It's definitely the time that they sort of are most active, searching for food and whatever. So I can get these ones rigged up, sit back and wait. I'll explain to you about the matches and go from there. So things that you would need if you were thinking of doing this yourself. First off, a club, because you can't really do a match on your own. There are clubs dotted about all over the country. Search for a local club and you'll find them. But you need a bucket for your water and for your fish. Put your fish in there, unhook them, take them to the person next to you. Ruler, this one's a little bit battered. I've snapped my other one, so I'm going with the metal one for today. That's the only downside with the foam ones. They're lighter, but they break. And also clipboard with your scorecard in it and your tally sheet, conversion sheet. So that takes the length of a fish and puts it into a point value that you write down as you get to the end of the thing. Who's got the most points, blah 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 blah, wins. So yeah, fairly simple. A little bit to get used to, because it can get very, very chaotic. If there's a lot of fish and you're getting like sort of 2 or 3 a cast, and that's every 10 minutes or whatever, you've got to get baits off and on and new rig ready to go and gone. So that's why I'm running 2 rods but 4 rigs. So as soon as one comes in, clip the new one on, cast that out, and just sort of repeat the process really until you get something. That's the easiest way to put it. Well, we're off the mark. It ain't a monster. He's sort of swimming around in circles and trying to stab me. Oh, come on. Yeah. Little teeny tiny bass. It's not a lot, but it is points on the board, so I'm going to get him measured, take him over, they're going to get measured, write down, and yeah, it's a 1 pointer anyway, but it's a point. God, I didn't realise how far away from the other people I was. I'm miles away. That was a chore. Well, as you can see, it's got slightly darker. It's not actually been that much longer since I last spoke to you. It's almost been a fisher cast, all small, till now. Yeah, that's a bit better. Look at that. That's definitely a few points there. It's worth running over now to get it measured. I also had 2 other smaller ones on the same rig, so there's a fair few of them about tonight. Let's go see how much it's worth. Oh, as you can probably see, all out of breath now. Oh, I had to run down there because I didn't have my rods out, so I'm trying to get back. But anyway, 32 centimetres it went, 34 points. As far as I know, with the couple next to me, it's the biggest one so far, which is good. Hence why it's worth running about. I'll just show you her quick. Look at that. Lovely fish, lovely fish. They do give a decent scrap for the sides of them, so I'm gonna get this one back and Hope you have another one. Well, hopefully that slows the running down for a little while, because what's happening in this match is it's your biggest fish that counts until you get a sole. If you get a sole, then you'll just keep rolling with the sole. But at the moment, because I've got the bigger bass, anything below that doesn't count. So until I catch something over the 32 centimetres, which would be bigger, obviously, I then get that one measured. But if it's under, I don't have to worry. So that big journey that I keep doing don't really matter too much, as long as every fish don't keep getting bigger, because then I'll keep running backwards and forwards. So yeah, out of breath, but we're on them. Well, every cast now is being just like this. Turn off, there you go. Double shot, treble shot, single shot. It is literally a fish a chuck at the moment. Oh, I've got another bite on that one. I don't know if you can see that on this right hand rod. See it pringing about. Going to deal with these two, get these unhooked. You keep an eye on that one for me, for if it proper goes. Well, let's have a look. Still nothing about. Yeah, still saying that. Let's have a look. Is it a sole? Not a sole, but it's two half decent little bass. So all you do when you're match fishing, unclip, fish in the water, clip your other rig on, and away you go. Oh, it is constant action. Under normal circumstances, it'd be amazing, but I want the sole. Nice fat one. They're in the water. I'll get them released in a moment. I'm not keeping them. Don't worry. Now there'll probably be someone panicking, sitting at home going, oh my god, he's keeping undersized bass. I'm not. Just trying to keep on the baiting up, because I'm burning through my worms like no tomorrow. I think I've done over 2 score of lug already, so that's already 40 worms gone. I'm just under halfway through the match, so actually no, am I 40 worms in? No, I think this is the pack with, yeah, just under 40 worms. I'm on my second pack, so I've still got another pack and a bit. I think this is the main thing that people struggle with when they decide, oh, I'm going to give match fishing a go. It's good fun, good people, but it is constant work. It's not like just going for a leisurely session. It is constant, or can be constant. Sometimes it's not, obviously. Getting bites again. I ain't even managed to get the rigs done. I'm not lying. It is so action packed, and it's all the same species. So there must be absolutely bundles of them about. Again, it's another good reason why I like using lug and worm baits, because you can have a pile of them next to you and you can just go for it. Well, that's 4 fish in, well, 2 casts, so I'm going to get these back before I break any rules. Knackering me out, knackering me out. I'm going to be a husk of my former self by the time this session's finished, I reckon. Being constant on the ball. Definitely not ideal to wear these though. I am absolutely sweating. That was close. I nearly lost my rod. Try and get her out. Ow! Oh, I'm now bleeding. Fantastic. Ah, they're getting bigger. I was just baiting up. I'm now bleeding. Just baiting up. I looked up and my rod was bending around that way. Lucky I had my cups in. Lucky my tripod's weighted, because under any other circumstances that would have gone. That teaches me for not being 100% on ball. So this is one that I've got to run down the beach for again. Well, there's no one else on the beach, so I can quite safely do this. Yes! We've only gone and done it! Look at that bad boy! Oh, I'm so pleased, I'm so happy. He swallowed the hook, I need to get him out. There we go. Oh no, I dropped him in the water, in the sand again. Look at that. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And it's a decent size, her sole as well, so I need to get this measured. I've got it. Yes! Oh, this rod's proper going for it. That was proper going a second ago. See if there's anything there. Some in there. Well, that's an unexpected species. Well, I have absolutely no idea what's going on tonight. Look at that! A codling! Oh mate, this could not get any better. It really couldn't. That's the first one I've had in about 2 years. That is, oh, absolutely crazy. All on lugworm, mental. I have to start using lugworm more often. Well, this session is going absolutely bananas. Just had that codling. Just had the codling. Turned around, my rod was bouncing away. And it's another bloody slipper. Oh, so I'm so out of breath. This is, oh mate, I haven't had a session like this in so long. Oh, just shows putting in the work and going for it. As long as you've got plenty of bait, oh, you just keep going. I've still got an hour left. It's absolutely mental. Well, this is definitely going to be a session to remember. I know I keep going on about, oh, I haven't sat down and this, that and the other, but I genuinely have not sat down. It has been non-stop action. The bass are the ones that have kept me on my toes, because that has been constant. Don't get me wrong, the majority of them are small, but if this was a normal match, I'd be flying. Even though I am flying, because I've had the 2 sole, but just in points alone, I'd have had so many points. I'm just got to try and eke out the remainder of the lug. I've used nearly 100 lugworm, which is a crazy amount of lugworm, I know, but I'm not paying for it because I'm digging it myself, so I can just sort of throw bait at it, which in some of these matches, I don't know if I said earlier on in the video about it, it can be non-stop like it has been today. If you go to a match and you've only got 20 lugworm, you can use that up in 4 casts. 3, 6, 9, 12, sorry. 8 casts. Ish, depending on how many hooks you're using or whatever. So yeah, you need the bait behind you to just keep, if they're there, just keep throwing it at them, because you want as many points as you can, which is the whole point of trying to win the competition, I suppose, or the match. I've been pushed up the beach again slightly. Oh, I'm now getting a rattle on that rod. That looks a little bit soly. Yeah, I've been pushed up by the tide, so hopefully I can stay here until it's time to go. So I just don't have to do it all again, that's all. I was all nice and neat, and now I'm not all nice and neat because I've had to just sort of scramble up the beach and keep fishing at the same time. Sorry, I keep watching my rods because that right hand one looks like it's doing a little bit of something. Yeah, I'll post the score at some point, as in where I've come first, second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever. Just so you can know, so obviously stick around for that to find out. Well, I would like to apologise for the fact that the tail end of this video hasn't really been much talking about tackle and bits and pieces. That's purely because there have been so many fish. Nearly over with the match now. As you can probably see, the water is getting very close. So I'm just trying to like scoot up the beach. I've just had, I actually thought it was another one, to be completely honest with you. I was about to say no way, but it is a whiting, and it is a half decent whiting. So there has been a very large selection of fish caught today. Well, I say a very large selection of fish. There's been 4 species, but there's just been a lot of a certain one, bass. So yeah, I've got a little bit of bait left, a few more casts. Hopefully we can have something else before it's done, although I am looking like I'm going to get soaking wet. Just have to be careful at night. Make sure wherever you're fishing, the tide don't come in behind you, because especially if you've got nothing on where you can quickly like traipse through, you're either going to get wet or you're going to get stranded, which is not ideal. Right, well, that is time. As you can probably see behind me, tide's in, rods are on their last cast. I'm all tuckered out, I'm absolutely exhausted, so I'm done basically. Got to get tidied up, get back to the car park for the weigh-in. I'll post the scores on the screen now for where I come. It's either going to be a or a, so we'll see which one that is. But yeah, thank you for watching. It has been an absolutely amazing session today. Couldn't have gone any better in my opinion. It was absolutely perfect. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you on another session, hopefully like this, next week. Thank you.